So, since TCS is your top priority, it's like everything to you. You want to join TCS. Could you please tell me the tagline of TCS?
Actually, tagline changes over past recent years. I'm not able to recall it.
क्या कर रहा है यार तू मजाक है क्या
Approximately number of employees working at TCS.
So there are globally working almost thousands of employees, sir.
We have over 4 to 5 lakh employees in TCS. Upon
Oh,
okay,
sorry.
why I should basically hire you? What unique qualities you have that other people might not have?
When working in a technical committee, I analyze myself that I can be a better leader. I can transfer my thoughts to people in a better way.
Hello, Afan. A very good afternoon. How are you?
I'm perfectly fine, sir.
Okay, could you please tell me something about yourself?
Well, my name is Fan Siddiqui. I am pursuing BTech from Integra University in Computer Science Department. Till now, my academic career was far good. I have scored more than 80% marks in my all of my institution where I've studied. I scored 86% in high school, 84% in intermediate. Until now, my aggregate percentage is 82%, which is far good enough in my circle. And coming to my family, my father is a medical representative in homeopathic, so I have quite good knowledge about medicines. And my mother is a housewife. Coming to my field, I love working in Java. I've chosen Java as my friend. And in subjects, I am quite interested in about computer networks and DBMS. Well, I'm a kind of socialized person. I have headed a technical committee in my college, and I am also the part of the organizing committee as an organizer, which is the seminar was about there was an international seminar on data analytics. So I was the organizer there, and I love to talk to people. I love to engage with them. I make talking as my priority rather than on phone or calls. I like to meet them personally. Most of my friends are quite above than my age, and I like to talk to people like grandpas and grandmas. They have a lot to tell. And coming to sports, as a proud Indian, I love to play cricket. I not only love to play cricket, I also love to watch and analyze, and in these type of scenarios, all of that offer the prediction of the game. So yeah, I'm also interested in that, and that's all about myself.
Okay. Afan, why do you want to join IT sector?
Right. So because I have some plans, some ideas which I want to execute. In these type of scenarios where all of the things getting shifted into that IT sector, it's a good practice to be in the part of that field rather than being a audience. So yeah, sir, getting hands on my this industry will, I think this will give me a good you know practical this will give me a good career chance. This industry will give.
Okay. In today's scenario, IT is the future, so you want to join IT. Suppose in the coming 10 years, suppose some XYZ field has a much better career than IT. So would you switch to that XYZ field or would you stick to IT?
So I will switch to IT.
You will stick to IT
Yes,
or
sir.
will you switch to that XYZ field?
I will stick to IT, sir.
Why so?
Sir, because nothing is possible without IT. I can't, sir. I work in it. I spend my a lot of time in IT sector. So why I will switch on another career?
Okay, great. Could you please tell me something about your programming skills? Like, how do you rate yourself?
Well, I'm not a sir, pro level program. I I'm just I just a beginner level. Not I'm not going deep into programming, but my mostly area of interest is you know planning. Designing the data flow of the program, and I also love to I've spent most of time reading network security. Programming is a,
Okay.
I think program in programming I rate myself as 3 out of 5.
Okay, 3 out of 5. You have a lot of interest in networks. So, what is the port number of HTTP protocol?
So 16.
16. Okay. What these port numbers are basically?
So port numbers are the processes number basically. In our I have like I using Chrome. This is a process. So my PC assigned a port number to it. So that information is directly assigned to my port number. Every process has its own port number.
Okay. Suppose I type www.google.com. Now, what is the background mechanism that is happening around, right? How packets are sent, how where the packets are sent, from where the receiver is there, where is the server, and I just want to know the entire detail. Suppose I type google.com. Now, what as a computer network engineer, what you are visualizing?
So when I type www.google.com in my PC, it will read at first it will find a switch. Then, from taking the MAC address from my PC, it will connect to the nearest router, which is known as gateway router. Then that router, when passing through so many routers, it will directly send to the server, client server, from which it will receive information, and the same process is going to have vice versa, and that the result is going to be in my, assigned to my
Okay.
port number.
So why directly not sent to a router, and why there is a switch in between?
So because of geographical locations, sir, there are you can't handle a router and so with so many geographical locations. Suppose
Okay.
I have to send data from Gorakhpur to Ghaziabad. So there is a lot of intermediate routers which my message have to face. This is not a direct process.
Okay, okay. Suppose I just want to know, you might have heard about the static memory, right? There are several kinds of memories. One is static memory, one is the heap memory. So, what is the purpose of static memory?
Sir, I have known about it, but sir, currently I'm not able to recall it.
Okay, suppose a variable is stored in static memory, then can you please tell me the lifetime of that variable?
No,
Okay,
sir.
what is a null pointer in C?
Sir, a pointer which is referencing to the to no none values known as a null pointer.
Okay, suppose I have declared a pointer and I equate that pointer to 0. So will 0 be stored in that pointer, or will it become a null pointer?
No, sir. The memory address of zero will be stored in it.
Okay, great. You also have mentioned that you have a good knowledge of Java and basics of PHP. So I just want to know, what is encapsulation?
Sir, encapsulation basically means wrapping up of data and methods into a class. The purpose is not to wrapping up the data and method, but to provide security. In encapsulation, we declare data member as private and we declare methods as public so that other users can use my methods but cannot directly access my data variables.
Okay. And what is the difference between data abstraction and data hiding? Are these one and the same thing, or there are slight variations in them?
So I think these both terms are the same as fine.
So what is the meaning of basically data abstraction or data hiding?
Sir, only showing that much information which is required to the user.
Okay. Okay. What is echo in PHP?
Printing, sir, as we use print function in C, system.out.println in Java, we use echo in PHP.
Okay. What is asset properties in DBMS?
Assets are asset properties, sir.
Yes.
Atomicity,
Yeah.
inconsistency.
Okay.
Um, the third one I'm not able to recall it, but D is for durability.
Okay. So what is the meaning of this atomicity, consistency? I means isolated
I,
and D means durability. So what is the meaning of all these?
sir, atomicity means that there should be, when the transaction is started, it has to be completed. And
Okay.
sir, I'm not able to recall it properly because I have learned it, sir, many days ago. So,
Okay. What is the purpose of application layer in computer networks in TCP IP model? What is the purpose of application layer?
sir, the purpose of application in TCP/IP model is to, sir, you know, sir, basically using the networking tools to get the information.
Transport layer.
So, transport layer, sir, assigning the IP and MAC address to the message.
Okay. What do you understand by instance variable and local variable?
Sir, instance and variable is also known as instance variable are those variable which is declared in the class, and local variables are those variable which is declared inside the method or function.
Okay. Great, great. Afan, could you please tell me something about your training, internships, and project and certification details?
So yeah, sir, I have done basically 2 month, 1.5 month training in core Java from my hometown Gorakhpur. In when there was a lockdown, I did that. So yeah, I made a project on Python just to know how the Python GUI and all the things work in Python. I made a project. The project name was Talking Dictionary. It basically in that project I basically used TK Inter as my GUI interface and PY Dictionary module. PY dictionary module consists of words, synonyms, and meanings, and I also imported different modules and labels buttons to make things works.
Okay. So, what is list and tuples in Python?
So in that project, I didn't use that.
Okay. And is Python a weakly typed or a strongly typed language?
Sir, I think Python is a weakly typed language.
Okay. And what is about this Kaun Banega Crorepati project?
Yes, sir. Currently, I'm working on it. It's basically on .NET, in which I'm using Windows Form. Basically,
Okay.
I'm doing that project in Visual Studio Code. In that, I'm using .NET as a frame, and so yeah, I'm currently working on that project. I have just did almost everything. I just left the lifeline part, and when I will complete it, I will surely get you.
Okay. Okay. Uh, Suppose I have 100 numbers in my array. Afan, I'm creating an array of size 100, and I have 100 numbers in my array. I can take any integer value from 1 to 100. Okay. So we have an array of size 100. Now from 1 to 100, I can take any integer value. There is a possibility that an integer is repeated many times. For example, the integer 2 is repeated 7 times, right? There is also a possibility that I do not take any particular integer. Suppose I am not taking 56. So in my size of array 100, we will be having elements from 1 to 100. Some elements may be repeated a number of times, some element might not even exist. I have to print the output that which particular element is occurring for how many times. On the left hand side I should have all the elements, right hand side their respective frequency. If an element is not occurring in the array, the frequency is 0, right? So how will you make the program for the same?
Sir, if I
I just
think
want the core logic part.
Sir, if I think from industrial level, so my main ideology is to how to optimize the thing. So yes, sir, the number is from 1 to 100. So sir, I will go with switch cases statement. I will put all the condition which have sir, you mentioned in all the cases and will run the program.
How will you make it using switch case? Could you please tell me in bit detail?
So if basically you type one, if we, so in the switch case statement, there's an option from 1 to 100. So it's basically a large approach, but there may be possibility a number can be occurring number of times. So sir,
Okay.
for that purpose, I will have an option for like if the person type one, I have a count variable there, and the count variable will be increased by one. And same procedure I will do for all the things. So as I think this procedure is will give me the best time complexity because switch cases doesn't have any loops. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Afan, what is the difference between method overloading and method overriding?
So method overloading is basically the example of compile time of polymorphism, and method overriding is the example of runtime polymorphism. In method overloading, we have same function name, but there are different in signature. When I say different in signature, means the number of parameters, and there should be different number of parameters and different types of parameters. But in the case of method overriding, everything is same. Method name, method signature, everything is same, but the definition of the method is different.
Okay, I just want to know about in your certifications part you have written NSEIT Aadhaar Supervisor. What is this basically?
Sir, so in the lockdown, basically, everybody lost his job. My father also have become financially unstable. So I thought I just move around and see what I can do for my father. So basically, I come to know about NSCIT. There's a basically there is an institution. This is the institution which provides the certification to enrollment agencies. We
Okay,
have centers, Aadhaar centers and CSC centers, where basically there are supervisors who are responsible for the enrollments of the people in Aadhaar. So there I have given
okay,
exam to become the supervisor, and hope
okay,
and I have cleared it with the 90%, and I am
okay.
also the supervisor of NSCIT.
Okay, you have also mentioned some of the curricular activities in your resume. So could you please tell me in bit detail, like what kind of work you represented and what kind of skills you have, acquired using that, and what kind of challenges basically you faced while working with these particular committees?
So, sir, in I think last year I was moving here and there in my college, and someone told me, why wasting time in it, so just join any one committee. So I thought, yeah, this is a good idea. So
Okay,
I've joined technical committee, and as a senior, my professor had told me that you will be the coordinator. So basically, in the technical committee, we have to deal with all the technical events which is going on in my annual fiesta. So there, I have learned that sir, there is a lot of people. There are juniors as well. There are faculties as well. So how I can communicate uh, student members to faculty members? Basically, I've learned that I have maintained a good relationship with faculty members, and also, sir, I have to, sir, when you are senior, you think you are senior, but sir, you have to work on a junior level. So as basically I mentioned earlier that I'm good with people. I love to talk to them. So I, sir, listen a lot and work a lot there. And sir, I also what the best thing I was learned there is to how to deal with money. Actually, all the budgets of the technical committee was in our hand. So sir, when you are handling money like thing, you will be very careful in it, because
yeah, it's a kind of treasurer job. The job of a treasurer is to manage all the
it is
inflows and outflows of
yes, it is a part
money.
of that job. Actually,
Okay,
it's a part of
okay,
that job.
okay. Afan, you have an aggregate of 8.66 CGPA total. In which semester you scored the maximum marks
Sir, in the in the fifth semester,
and minimum marks
sir, in minimum marks, I think first semester.
first semester? What were the subjects of your first semester?
Sir, basically, I have physics, mathematics one, personal communication, environmental science, and there was one more subject, electrical engineering and basic electronics.
Okay, great. Is this your first interview?
Yes, sir, it was my first one.
Okay. Afan, basically, to be very honest, today is Thursday, and since Monday to Thursday, I've interviewed over 100 candidates. Okay. And Friday also, I'll be conducting lots and lots of interviews. So, I am in need of that one candidate who can work in my team, who can work in my company with his 100% efficiency, dedication. So, out of 100 candidates, I'm planning to hire you. I'm planning to choose you as my those one candidate, but I want a legitimate reason. Why should I select you?
Sir, when you're talking to about selecting me, what you want from me?
Basically, I want you to work in my company, and I'm looking. I have many qualified candidate, and I want to select you, but I'm not able to find a reason for that. So could you please tell me something about your strengths and why I should basically hire you? What unique qualities you have that other people might not have, whom I've interviewed?
So, sir, when working in a technical committee, I analyze myself that I can be a better leader. Sir, uh, I can transfer my thoughts to people in a better way. So, sir, I have better communication ways. I can be a good leader. I am adjustable. I can adapt things very quickly, and I'm a kind of mature person.
Okay, and could you please tell me three of your weaknesses?
Three of my weaknesses. Sir, I have a poor handwriting. I have a terrible handwriting, sir. When I write things, even my friends can copy from my note. They told me that you write in Hebrew.
I think
So
you just said in your introduction that your family background is from medical,
yes,
right?
yes.
So maybe
As you
the
know,
trait has
as you
come
know,
from,
this can be a reason. This can be a reason.
yeah, yeah.
And
Okay,
sir,
and
second of thing, sir, I when I sleep, before I sleep, I analyze myself. Every day I did that. Every day I did. I analyze myself what the things I have done today, what the good things and what bad things. So after analyzing, I came to know that sir, I take time to learn things. Usually, I take time to learn things. I give proper time to everything, but when I learn the thing, I make sure that I never forget it. So yeah, sir, my skill will give me a confidence. My skill will give you a confidence, and sir, that is one of the most good reason that you can have.
okay. Um, where do you see yourself 15 years from now? Your professional goals, as well as you might have some personal dreams and aspirations.
Yes. So after gaining so much more corporate experience and in working in a company like yours, and after achieving my short-term goal and everything, after getting to that position, as you know, sir, I have interest in. I think 15 years from now, there will be more issues on network security and data security. So I'm planning to start my own organization
Okay,
which provides data and network security. And so this is one of my technical goals. My personal goals are that everybody's retirement plans are that yeah, you have a good house, you have a good family, and sir, I also there's one personal goal that I want to bear an educational fees of at least one engineering student because someone helped me, so it's my responsibility to pay back, sir.
okay. Um, Afan, you have also mentioned that you love, watching and analyzing cricket and as well as playing cricket.
Yeah.
So suppose we are creating a IPL team. Okay, you belong to, if I'm not wrong, you have mentioned you are from Ghazi Roza, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Gorakhpur, basically. Let us
Correct.
assume you are from Gorakhpur.
Yes.
So suppose we make a team like Gorakhpur Lions. Okay, so in your team, you already have selected the 10 candidates, the 11th one we are looking for. Now you have two choices, right? One choice is to pick a experienced player who has a great experience, who has been playing cricket since lots and lots of years. He can be of great boom to your team. But since with the growing age, with the body has limited capacity, right? Capabilities. Okay, so he is not that much fit, and the second choice is a young B who is like extremely talented, who is great in form, but he is not an international player. He is an uncapped player, and he has no experience. Okay, so whom will you make a choice and why?
Sir, when I create my team, I firstly make sure that I have enough of experience playing in my team in the 10th above.
No,
When I
no.
was
Actually, there is a twist in the plot. The 10 candidates are okay with experience, okay with form, not very experienced, not great in form. But this 11th player, it said, na, one player can change entire game. So you are looking for that game changer, basically. So will you prefer a fresher or a experienced one?
Sir, I will go with the youngster because sir, cricket is cricket is a game of strength. This is there's nothing to do with sir, experience and minds and nothing. It basically needs, but it basically needs strategies and plans. Sir, but when I'm looking for a game changer, I will go with the youngster because sir, there will be a good asset for me in the future. And by sir, when I will hire experienced player, I will have experienced player. How many times it will be in my team? So basically 2 or 3 of basically more than 5 years. But good youngster will give me a long term profit.
Okay, okay. So you are basically saying that if you have a choice to choose Sachin Tendulkar or MS Dhoni, and on the other hand you have a choice to choose Rituraj Gaikwad or Devdutt Padikkal, like new players, you'll go with newbies,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay. Afan, could you please tell me any three specialities of your college?
His specialties were of my course. Sir, basically my university ranked third in architecture in Uttar Pradesh. And sir, the second of my college specialties, they are better in research works. I have, sir, it is not my department, but in medical field, they have grown a lot of, they've got a far. And that's third, the one of the my first and best college, properties that I have to work with person having different cultures. Basically, it is a university, so people are coming from different parts of the world, and for by that I have the opportunity to interact with different people and the people who are interacting with different courses.
Okay, okay. Afan, you might, since your skills are great, there will be many offers for you. So why do you want to join our company and not other companies?
Sir, because I have learned about you from my seniors. And sir, for me, the second name for TCS is trust. I need a trusted company, sir. So where I can give something so that it will be valuable to you. I can't
Okay,
waste my skills anywhere, sir. I
okay.
have
So,
to analyze.
suppose in my company, I offer you a package of 3.5 lakh. One of my neighboring company offers you a package of 5 lakh. Same work culture, everything is same job profile, everything is same. What will you do?
Sir, but it can't be TCS, no?
Okay.
For me, TCS is my priority.
So since TCS is your top priority, it's like everything to you. You want to join TCS. Could you please tell me the tagline of TCS?
So actually, tagline changes over past recent years. I'm not able to recall it, sir.
Approximately number of employees working at TCS.
So there are globally working almost thousand of employees, sir. Almost 80,000 employees all over the world.
Okay, we have over 4 to 5 lakh employees in TCS upon.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
TCS invests a lot in startups. So could you tell me any of the famous startups where TCS has invested its money?
Sir, one of the recent startups was Tata New,
Okay,
and the sir, and the latest startup was Tata One MG, and the
okay.
third, I can say, sir, I'm not able to recall it.
Have you scrolled our website anytime?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there are many awards and recognitions written in the awards and recognition page of our website. So could you list down any one or two maybe?
I didn't get that part of sir.
Okay, okay. Afan, you are basically from Uttar Pradesh, that is north of India. Suppose we give you a choice to stay in north and work, and the second choice is to go to south and work there. So which location would you prefer and why?
Sir, I will prefer north because I love the food here.
You love the
Food here.
food over here. Okay, great. Okay, it was nice talking to you, Afan. Your result will be communicated shortly over email. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
कुछ बातें हम करते हैं, फटाफट से फीडबैक देखते हैं क्या क्या है क्या नहीं है। देखो, सबसे पहली बात तो, जब जैसे मैं एक इंटरव्यूअर हूँ फॉर एग्जांपल, ठीक है, तो उसमें ये होता है, इंटरव्यूअर को एक शीट सबमिट करनी रहती है अपने सीनियर को, और वो सीनियर फिर डिसाइड करता है कि आपको सिलेक्ट करना है कि नहीं करना। तो शीट में एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पैरामीटर होता है, नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आस्क्ड, कितने क्वेश्चन मैंने पूछे कैंडिडेट से ऑन एन एवरेज, ठीक है। तो जितना ज्यादा होगा ना वो नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आस्क्ड, उतने चांसेस ऑफ सिलेक्शन कम हो जाएंगे। आपसे ज्यादा क्वेश्चन क्यों पूछ रहा है? क्योंकि वो आपके आंसर से सेटिस्फाइड नहीं है कहीं ना कहीं, या तो आप बहुत जल्दी आंसर दे रहे हो, है ना, या जो गिवन टाइम फ्रेम था इंटरव्यू का उसमें आपने बहुत छोटे छोटे आंसर दिए, इस वजह से नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चन ज्यादा पूछने पड़े। तो आंसर्स हमेशा इन डिटेल दिए जाते हैं ताकि इंटरव्यूअर को गुंजाइश कम बचे आगे क्वेश्चंस पूछने की, राइट? हेलो,
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो पहला पॉइंट क्लियर रखो भाई कि आंसर शुड बी लॉन्ग, बस इस बात का ध्यान रखना है। तो उसके लिए अपन नॉलेज अपनी और एनहांस करेंगे उस हिसाब से। दूसरा, आपके रेज्यूमे में मैं आपको बताऊं, एक तो आपका फोटोग्राफ होना कंपलसरी होता है और आपके कॉलेज का आइकन होना कंपलसरी होता है, ठीक है, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, ठीक है। तो फोटोग्राफ डालना है, कॉलेज का आइकन डालना है, और बाकी सब तो एब्सोल्युटली मुझे ऐसा सच कुछ नीड नहीं लगी इसमें चेंजेस की, इट वाज गुड, ठीक है। और एक चीज और ध्यान रखो, देखो जब हम टेक्निकल चीजें लिख रहे हैं ना, तो सारी टेक्निकल चीजें एक साथ लिखो। कंप्यूटर स्किल्स लिखा, फिर ट्रेनिंग इंटर्नशिप लिखा, प्रोजेक्ट डिटेल सर्टिफिकेशन लिखा, ठीक है। ये करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज वाला सेक्शन लास्ट में ले जाओ, बिकॉज ये कहीं ना कहीं आपके एचआर इंटरव्यू से रिलेटेड है, तो इंटरव्यूअर को ईजी रहता है चीजें ट्रैक करने में, राइट। तो ये सारी बातें हो गई। दूसरा, सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट बात आपका यहाँ पर फोटो कॉलेज आइकन ऐड हम कर देंगे। टेक्निकल स्किल में यार, अगर आपको ऐसा लग रहा है किसी सब्जेक्ट में मैं कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं हूँ, तो वो मत लिखो अफान, है ना। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने अपने रेज्यूमे से आप ये एक्सपेक्ट किया, यार अफान का लेवल ये है, पर अफान ने ऐसा परफॉर्म किया, तो मैं खुश हो जाऊंगा, आपके चांसेस ऑफ सिलेक्शन बढ़ जाने वाले हैं। बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली डिसाइड एक ह्यूमन ही कर रहा है, तो उसके अंदर की फीलिंग्स भी मैटर करती हैं, ठीक है। दूसरा, आपने अपने रेज्यूमे में इतना लिख दिया, मैंने आपसे ये एक्सपेक्ट कर लिया और आपने ये डिलीवर किया, तो मैं कहीं ना कहीं दुखी हो जाऊंगा, है ना। आप मेरा इंटरव्यू एंड रिज्यूम वाला जो कोर्स है, ठीक है, उसमें देखना मैंने अपना पर्सनल रिज्यूम भी डाला हुआ है वहां पे, एक बार चेक करना। बहुत कम मेंशन किया हुआ है, जबकि मेरे को आता बहुत सारा है, लेकिन मैंने जानबूझ के कम मेंशन किया, क्योंकि अगर मैं किसी चीज का आंसर नहीं दे पाया तो इट शोज अ नेगेटिव इमेज। तो अगर आपका पास ऐसा है कि यार कोई सब्जेक्ट ऐसा है कि सर मैंने अभी मेंशन कर दिया, मुझे इतनी ज्यादा नॉलेज नहीं है, क्योंकि इफ यू हैव मेंशन्ड इट मींस आपको आना चाहिए। अब आपने यहाँ पर यार लिखा है, आपने पाइथन में प्रोजेक्ट बनाया है, अब पाइथन में डे 1 में सिखाते हैं लिस्ट एंड टपल्स क्या होता है ना। तो जब नॉलेज नहीं है तो फिर मत लिखो प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज मैंने क्या यूज करी। अगर वो सामने से पूछता है तो ठीक है, नहीं तो उसको अवॉइड करना उस कन्वर्सेशन को, है ना। ये सब चीजें हैं। दूसरा इंपॉर्टेंट बात क्या है, आपने जो सेकंड प्रोजेक्ट है कौन बनेगा करोड़पति, उसकी कोई डिटेलिंग नहीं मेंशन की है ना। अब एक और चीज होती है इसमें प्रोजेक्ट डिटेल्स में, आप मेरा रेज्यूम देखना, आपको पता चलेगा किस तरीके से प्रोजेक्ट मेंशन करते हैं। मुझे आपके प्रोजेक्ट से कोई लेना देना नहीं है, मुझे लेना देना है कि आपका रोल क्या था प्रोजेक्ट में। तो आपको पहले ये मेंशन करना चाहिए कि इंडिविजुअल प्रोजेक्ट है या टीम प्रोजेक्ट है। अगर टीम प्रोजेक्ट है तो कितने लोगों ने मिलके बनाया, उसमें मेरा रोल क्या था और मेरी लर्निंग्स क्या थी, ये मेंशन करो, ताकि मैं ये जज कर पाऊँ कि मेरी आपकी जो लर्निंग थी वो मेरे लिए यूजफुल है कि नहीं है, या मेरी कंपनी के लिए यूजफुल है कि नहीं है, ठीक है। और उसके अलावा बाकी सब कुछ ठीक है यार। और एनपीटीएल का अगर सर्टिफिकेशन लिख रहे हो जावा में, तो इसका मतलब एनपीटीएल बहुत बड़ी चीज है, जावा अच्छे से फिर प्रिपेयर करो अगर लिख रहे हो, नहीं तो मत लिखो इसको, ठीक है। चलो वेरी गुड, बस थोड़ा सा टेक्निकल नॉलेज पे इम्प्रूवमेंट की जरूरत है, स्पेशली सी जावा का ओके ओके मैं बोलूंगा, बट सी में थोड़ा सा वर्क करने की जरूरत है, ठीक है। प्लस कोडिंग का थोड़ा सा वर्क करने की जरूरत है, जैसे ये जो क्वेश्चन पूछा था वो स्विच इन केस वाज द वर्स्ट केस पॉसिबिलिटी थी, ठीक है। तो थोड़ा सा वर्क करने की जरूरत है, बाकी सब एब्सोल्युटली ठीक है। नेटवर्क्स का नॉलेज वाज गुड, ओके। और सब बढ़िया है। और लास्ट में ये डिक्लेरेशन लिख दिया करे यहाँ पर कि जो भी मैंने इन्फॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड की है करेक्ट है एंड टू द बेस्ट ऑफ माई नॉलेज, और अपने सिग्नेचर, डेट और प्लेस जहाँ से आप ये साइन कर रहे हैं, ठीक है। बस बढ़िया है, बाकी तो सब। आपको कुछ पूछना है? अच्छा हाँ, एक चीज अच्छा याद आ गया भाई, आपका इंटरव्यू इतना अच्छा चल रहा था कि मैंने पूरा मन बना लिया कि आपको मैं सिलेक्ट करूंगा, लेकिन आपने एक ऐसी बात बोल दी कि आपका पूरा का पूरा इंप्रेशन बेकार। वही होता है, आप कितने अच्छे इंसान हो अफान, लेकिन एक बार अगर आपने चोरी कर दी तो आप चोर हो। फिर आपने कितना ही अच्छा काम किया हो, कोई फायदा नहीं है ना। आपने मेरे को एक चीज बोल दी, जब मैंने आपसे लॉन्ग टर्म गोल पूछा, आपने बोला कि मुझे अपनी खुद की ऑर्गेनाइजेशन खोलना है। आई नो विच इज अ वेरी गुड। आपने ये सोचा होगा कि यार बंदे का माइंडसेट इतना अच्छा है ना, लेकिन स्ट्रिक्ट इंस्ट्रक्शन दिए जाते हैं कंपनी में उन लोगों को लो जो टिके हमारी कंपनी में, ठीक है। अब आपके मन में एक वो कीड़ा है, मुझे अपना खुद का कुछ काम करना है, ठीक है। आप 15 साल बात करोगे, मैं आपका इंटरव्यू ले रहा हूँ, आप इतना समय पैसा खर्च कर रहा हूँ, आपने मेरी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में 15 साल भी काम कर लिया, तो मैंने आपका पैसा वसूल लिया जो आप पे खर्चा किया है। लेकिन भाई कीड़ा तो है इसके अंदर अपना खुद का कुछ करने का, हो सकता है 2 साल बाद ही चला जाए। तो कभी भी ये बोलना ही नहीं है मुझे हायर एजुकेशन करनी है, मुझे ये करनी है, मुझे वो करनी है। मुझे आपकी टीम में ही पार्ट बनना है, चाहे कुछ हो जाए। सर ये मेरा एम है, मैं मर जाऊंगा नहीं मिली मेरे को जॉब आपके यहाँ तो, सिंपल सा उसूल। और उसके लिए मैं कच्चा खिलाड़ी हूँ, लेकिन मैं जान लगा दूंगा, मेरे अंदर ही स्ट्रेंथ है, ठीक है। तो इन सब चीजों का ध्यान रखो। एक दो स्टोरीज क्रिएट करके रखो कि मेरे सेकंड सेमेस्टर में मेरी तबीयत बहुत खराब थी सर, मेरे पास सिर्फ 10 दिन बचे थे मेरे सेमेस्टर एग्जाम की प्रिपरेशन करने, लेकिन मुझे करना था तो करना था। कोई लोड नहीं था मेरे ऊपर कि मेरे को इतने मार्क्स लाना है, ये वो, पास तो मैं हो जाता, लेकिन नहीं सर मुझे अच्छा स्कोर करना था। उस सेमेस्टर में मैंने टॉप किया। अब वो जाके तुम्हारा मेडिकल सर्टिफिकेट नहीं चेक कर रहे हैं, या डॉक्टर से आके बात नहीं कर रहे हैं कि भाई सही में बीमार था कि नहीं था। ऐसी स्टोरीज क्रिएट करो, है ना। स्टोरीज से इंटरव्यू में जान आती है, ठीक है।
सर तो और सर पब्लिक स्पीकिंग सर ठीक थी मतलब।
हाँ पब्लिक स्पीकिंग ठीक थी, बट एक 20-22 साल के लौंडे में जो एनर्जी एनर्जी चाहिए होती है ना, वो नहीं थी, है ना। बिल्ड सम एनर्जी इन द इंटरव्यू। आपको ना अपने लिए अफान पॉजिटिव पॉइंट्स कलेक्ट करने हैं। ये वो है कि तुमको रोडीज का एक टास्क दे रखा है, अब जरूरी नहीं है कि तुम उस टास्क को पूरा कंप्लीट करो, लेकिन तुम जितने अपने लिए पॉजिटिव पॉइंट्स देख सकते हो ना, उतना अच्छा है। जब एक एमसीक्यू पेपर लिख रहे होते हो, आखिरी के 5 मिनट में तुमको कुछ कुछ नहीं आता, तो भी तुम कहीं से कहीं तक दिमाग लगाते हो कि 3-4 एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन बन जाए। यूनिवर्सिटी एग्जाम में आखिरी के 5 मिनट तुम तड़फड़ाते हो कि यार कहीं तो मैं कुछ 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 लिख दूं ताकि नंबर आ जाए। तो ये वही बात है, इंटरव्यू में तुमको पॉजिटिव पॉइंट्स इकट्ठे करने। तो रिज्यूम बेस्ट चाहिए। एनर्जी, हो सकता है भाई आपकी एनर्जी से वो इम्प्रेस हो जाए, हो सकता है वो आपकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज से इम्प्रेस हो जाए, है ना। ये बात है। जैसे भाई बंदी पटाने के लिए हम एफर्ट मारते हैं, अलग अलग तरीके ढूंढते हैं, भाई ये नहीं तो चलो ये काम कर जाए, वो नहीं तो। इंटरव्यूअर भी आपकी गर्लफ्रेंड है भाई, ऐसा समझो भाई मुझे इम्प्रेस करना है इस बंदे को, है ना। ये अल्टीमेट पर्पस होना चाहिए, उसके लिए पूरी जान लगा दो। मैं जब जाता था एनर्जी मेरी फुल होती थी, बॉडी पोस्चर कॉन्फिडेंस एकदम नेक्स्ट लेवल होता था। ये तो अपने हाथ में है ना, टेक्निकली क्या पूछ रहा है क्या नहीं पूछ रहा मेरे को नहीं पता। एचआर इंटरव्यू के क्वेश्चंस फिक्स्ड होते थे, तो मेरा ये होता था कि चलो ठीक है यार, टेक्निकल में मे भी शायद मैं उतना अच्छा नहीं कर पाऊँ, लेकिन एचआर में तो इम्प्रेस करके छोड़ूंगा, है ना। तो ये सब कुछ कुछ चीजें हैं जो अपने पास है, और बस ये बात आ जाती है कि यार मुझे सिलेक्ट होना है किसी भी तरह। और मैं कभी भी इंटरव्यू में ऐसा मत ट्रीट करो कि यार मेरा इंटरव्यू सिलेक्शन के लिए होना है। ऐसा ट्रीट करो मेरा सिलेक्शन हो गया, अब एक टीम मीटिंग चल रही है मेरे और एचआर के बीच में, हम आपस में डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं कि कैसे क्या आगे प्लान को बढ़ाना। तो कई बार टेक्निकल स्किल्स कमजोर होने के बाद भी बीच बीच में आप ये पॉइंट बोल सकते थे कि सर मुझे करेंटली ये चीज नहीं आती है, बट आई एम राइट नाउ वर्किंग फॉर इट, और आपकी कंपनी में जो भी नीडेड होगा मैं सीखूंगा और मैं करूंगा। हर क्वेश्चन के एंड में ये बोलो, है ना। नापतोल वालों को देखा है कभी कैसे प्रोडक्ट बेचते हैं,
हाँ
तो वही बनना है हमको। हमको अपने आप को बेचना है, हमको आपको ये भरोसा दिलाना है कि आपकी कंपनी के लिए हम परफेक्ट हैं। नहीं है तो हम बन के दिखाएंगे, लेकिन काम तो आपकी कंपनी में ही करना है ना, ठीक है। और कुछ आपको पूछना है?
सर मतलब कि सर इस पूरे सेशन से सर क्या सर ये अगर ये टीसीएस नीचा की प्रोफाइल के लिए होता तो सर ये वहाँ पे सिलेक्शन के चांसेस होते हैं?
बिल्कुल होते, बिल्कुल सिलेक्शन के चांसेस होते। थोड़ा सा अपना रिज्यूमे बस ऑप्टिमाइज करो, जो चीजें आती हैं अच्छे से वो लिखो, ठीक है। 10 चीजें लिखने का कोई मतलब नहीं निकलता है जो नहीं आती हैं। अगर आती हैं तो वेरी गुड है, बहुत बढ़िया। लेकिन अगर आप रिज्यूम में कोई चीज लिख रहे हो तो इंटरव्यूअर को पूरा हक है उसमें से कुछ भी पूछने का, ठीक है। तो दो ऑप्शन है, या तो रेज्यूम थोड़ा सा कट शॉर्ट करो, या तो अपनी स्किल सेट को बढ़ाओ, फिर जो लिखा है उस पर और अच्छे से पढ़ाई करो, ठीक है।
सो गाइज दिस वाज द एंड ऑफ मॉक इंटरव्यू। मैं उम्मीद करता हूं आपने बहुत सारी चीजें सीखी होंगी। यदि आप भी अपना मॉक इंटरव्यू शेड्यूल कराना चाहते हैं तो डिस्क्रिप्शन में आपको लिंक दिख रही है, मॉक इंटरव्यू बाय यशजन सर। जाकर के अपना मॉक इंटरव्यू जरूर से शेड्यूल कराएं, ताकि मैं आपको बता पाऊं कि आपने इंटरव्यू में कैसा परफॉर्म किया और क्या क्या आपके अंदर स्कोप ऑफ इंप्रूवमेंट है। वीडियो को लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें, दोस्तों में शेयर करें। थैंक यू सो मच।